Hello everybody, we are live. It is Manchester United pre-season. Welcome along to the commentary watch along here on the channel, everybody. Forever United TV, bringing you all of the latest in and around Manchester United. But today, obviously, it's match day and we've got our watch along. So get yourselves comfortable, get yourselves ready. We have got everything set to go here on the channel for the game. So all I want you to do is get involved in the chat. Give me your thoughts, give me your comments. Looking forward to this one. Looking forward to United going up against a tough opposition against Athlético Madrid today. Simeone's side into their second pre-season game, I think it is, for them so far, and Manchester United doing their third. The team is already in. We've been through that in the warm-up show. Welcome along to the watch-along now, everybody. This is it. It's all on the game. This is all we're bothered about. What happens on the pitch and everything else that's going on. I think around United can wait till later. Looking forward to seeing plenty of players coming back into action. We have got quite a few first-team regulars coming back next week. Carrick has already told us about, just on the end of the warm-up show there. He's saying there's 6 more players back in action next week. I'm guessing that means Dalot, Bruno, obviously looking at Cunha coming back. I don't know if he also means by that the likes of, obviously, St. Lemons, who has done all of his checkups and physicals, medicals, whatever it is that they come back and do after pre-season. Obviously, you'd expect the World Cup players to be a lot fitter than the players that were rested out all summer. So, yeah, I'm guessing it is just the essential stuff. And training starts fully next week for the lads. And it's going to be interesting to see how he plays pre-season, Michael Carrick, because we've already made we've already talked about the changes that he's made, and that is that Xerxes is back on the bench immediately as soon as, obviously, Ahmad comes back. And again, as them other players do come back into the squad, it's going to be interesting to see what game time Joshua Xerxes gets, because he has been Man United's best forward so far pre-season. He's done well. And look, somebody's got to get dropped. I thought it might have been Shea Lacey, but obviously Shea Lacey's playing at 10 today instead of Joshua Xerxes. And Bumo is going to be up front. You're going to have Ahmad on the right. And, of course, Dorgu on the left. If you haven't seen the team already, it is Tom Heaton in goal today for Manchester United. Then we've got a back four of Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Aidan Heaven and Lenny Yoro at right back again. The back four as it has been throughout this whole pre-season for Manchester United. The midfield, 2 holding of Santos and Mason Mount. And then Shea Lacey in front of Brian Mbeumo, behind Brian Mbeumo up front, with Dorgu on the left wing and Ahmad on the right. That can, of course, change with Dorgu being able to switch sides. Ahmad also, Shea Lacey can also drop, maybe. Mbeumo does a bit of a false 9, goes out wide and interchanges with the likes of Dorgu and Ahmad also. So, yeah, interesting to see how this one plays out today for United and how it interchanges up front, because obviously we still haven't got Benjamin Sesko. We are looking for another striker this transfer window, and I think limited game time for players in pre-season may be a bit of a signal as to what is to come for that player going into the start of the season. Xerxes in particular, I think days are numbered, as we all know. The headlines are of the interest in Italy. It'll be interesting to see how the transfer talk develops with him this week now, but I'm hoping that he gets on in the second half as well, and I'm sure he will come on in the second half, Xerxes, because he's deserved it so far for his performances in pre-season. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Michael Carrick does today. More options, more first-team regulars as well back in the squad, and that's a pretty much full Manchester United starting 11 near enough there, barring a bit of a mix at the back regarding the right-back situation with Yoro. Obviously, we're not going to see De Ligt and Leach off for a while yet. So Yoro will get his minutes in, I'm sure, at centre-back when Mazraoui and Dalot return from the World Cup. Mazraoui is the other name that I missed off that list of World Cup players there, actually, isn't it? That could come back into Manchester United's side next week. I think Yoro then starts to move back into centre-back. But this is his 3rd game starting at right-back. Interesting that he's been played there. I think it's just for minutes more than anything. But he's adapted and he's doing well in that position. And again today, another chance and opportunity to give Michael Carrick food for thought. And in them desperate times when you might not have another right back on the bench, or you might be a bit stretched in season, could Yoro come off the bench and play at right back? Well, Carrick's getting the answer that he wants, it would seem. That's the lineup this evening for everybody who is tuning in to this one. Let's just bring up the actual bench for you all to see the players that are actually on the bench for Manchester United here. I'll bring it up now. Bear with me a second. So, Manchester United bench, we've got Dermot Mee, Radek Vitek, Altay Bayindir, Harry Amass, Dan Armour, Jaden Kamasan, Jimmy Thwaites, Jack Fletcher, Tyler Fletcher, Joshua Zirkzee, Ethan Williams, and Joseph Gabriel. So that's obviously JJ Gabriel. That is his name, number 77 on Sky Sports, as it is. It seems weird looking at it like that. But yeah, players are in the tunnel. Like I said before, this isn't going to be easy for Manchester United. And far from it. Very difficult game for United ahead here, I think. And I think a good test of where we're actually at right now, because this starting lineup, barring obviously Zirkzee there and the odd player here and there that has started in the previous two, Manchester United here pretty much at full strength for pre-season in terms of availability of first-team players. And they've been playing together now for the third game straight. That back four has been the same. That midfield has been the same. Dorgu started the game, so too has Mbumo. And Shea Lacey's been in and out. Obviously, Ahmad's joining the fray today as well. So, yeah, I'm expecting United to be a lot sharper in terms of these regular first-team players. And then, obviously, the others will play catch-up when they come back in. But I think what we're going to get here is a very similar sort of fitness level when the new players, fresh from the World Cup, come back. And then, obviously, they're catching up with a bit of what these United players have been doing on tour. But I think with the amount of games that the World Cup players were playing, that there should be quite similar sort of level right now. The players that are coming back, like Ahmad, Bruno, Dalot, Mazraoui, they've not had that much time off, remember. So I think United are looking pretty good fitness-wise going into the amount of games we've got left in pre-season. Fully ready for the season, I think, now, Manchester United anyway. So, yeah, players in the tunnel ready to come out. I will give my best commentary as best as I can, keeping a check on everything. And I'll get the lineups up in a minute and the scoreboard all started very soon. I'll just keep a check on that now, actually, see if it has actually updated on here for me. Let's just have a look. No, not yet by the looks of it. Yeah, no, still off the old game at the moment. That will update in a minute. But yeah, players are walking out. I'll keep you updated on everything as it happens. You know what it's like if you're new to watch-alongs here. I try to do a little bit more commentary. I know there's quite a lot of people that aren't able to watch the game itself. So if you're listening in, then I'll cover as much of the game as possible. I know lots of people like it, so we're going to continue in that sort of format throughout pre-season anyway. Looks like a lot more crowd in the stadium here in Stockholm. Finally, Manchester United have got a decent audience at the Strawberry Arena. It's been pretty... Look, there's some empty seats there, but still probably the strongest crowd we've seen so far on this pre-season for Manchester United. I'd say a good 20, 30,000 maybe in the stadium by the looks of it. There hasn't been that much in the previous games at all. The Helsinki game was definitely a small audience. Same again in Norway, but this looks a little bit more like it anyway. Nice stadium as well, Strawberry Stadium. Strawberry Arena, sorry. I actually thought one of the mascots was a player then. Wow. He looked like Jaden Kamasan then. An absolute unit. I thought, who's that? It's one of the mascots. No, it isn't 5-0 to Manchester United. We are still updating things on the system. Bear with us on that. We will catch up I'll just message him now quickly while I can. Little huddle for the players, taking the pictures, pre-season team photos. Nice looking stadium, that. Interesting to see what that holds. It looks about, I'm guessing, probably around about 60,000 seat of that. That's what it looks like anyway. Okay. Swapping over the banners at the moment in the middle. Slabhead and Koke. Oh, Harry Maguire. I'm liking the... I didn't notice this last time. I didn't pick up on it. Tom Eaton sporting the new goalkeeper in yellow top. Yellow and blue. It's nice, actually. I do like that blue kit. Don't forget, guys, link in the description. If you want to get your new Man United tops, OK Jerseys is the place to go. Grab the new Man United top. Best replicas out there for as little as £15 right now. Everybody, it is live on there. Get it ordered, get it delivered to your house, and be ready for the season ahead. I am liking it. I'm looking forward to seeing the new off-white. It's the best way I can describe the new third kit anyway. Looks nice. More of like a maroon burgundy type red with a off-white type of colour when it comes to that one. Let me check if my timer and scoreboard has updated itself yet. Still not, it would seem, because we're still on Rosenborg. We are off and running, everybody. I'll adjust the actual scoreboard when I get it live and up. I'm just going to keep a check on that with my guy hooking me up with everything. United taking the possession early doors here on this one. I think United will be, I've said this before, fitter than what Atletico are at the moment, but we'll see. Santos starting out very deep. Even Heaven is ahead of him. Good strength from Heaven there. Shoves the player right off. Hard to see which player is which on the Atletico there, just in that sunny side of the pitch. It's one of them summer afternoons in Stockholm where you've got part of the stadium in sun and then part in shadow, and it's one of them where you're squinting if you're in the stadium on that side. 3/4 of the pitch actually covered in shade, and then just one little sliver of sunlight on that far left-hand side for Manchester United. But as it starts, Shea Lacey does look like the central figure as the 10. Ahmad is definitely on the right, and Bumo, it is. It's like there is a kind of 4-2-4 here with all four of Man United's forwards, Lacey, Ahmad and Bumo and Dorgu, all in a high press in pretty much a solid line. And that's followed up by Mason Mount. There's a trigger there, and we have won it back through Yoro. Lacey picks it up, decides to shoot. There was a better ball on to Dorgu out wide there, but didn't see it. Mount snaps in, wins it back high. Ahmad in his black original boots, love it. Sprays it out wide to Luke Shaw. Good early territorial possession for Manchester United. And Yoro, I said before the game, Yoro adapting. He came in there strong, snapped into the tackle there, won the ball high and got United through. Thought Shea Lacey should have tried to play a ball through to Dorgu, but went for the shot. It was blocked. But very, very good, positive start from United in this game. Some passes going a little bit amiss so far, but United doing well and picking up the seconds and still in complete control. Just camps out in Atletico's half at the moment. Anyone who is just joining us, the scoreboard will be up very, very soon. I'm just updating the system. My guy is over on the other side of the world at the moment, who is hooking me up with all of the information on everything. So I'm just going to keep on updating everything just to make sure. As you can see, I'm still on the old Rosenborg scoreboard at the moment. Do apologise. But I'll get you covered if anything happens. It's still 0-0 at the moment, 3 minutes into the game. Atletico just taking their first bit of possession deep in their half at the moment. United, at least a 3 to 4 man press every time. And with 2 or 3 backing that up. And they've won it high again. Santos this time into Ahmad. Yoro is all over the park. Oh, but he's just lost it there. And a break here for Atletico down United's right-hand side. Maguire's across. That's going to be a foul. Silly foul from Maguire there. Gets suckered in, makes the foul. Dangerous position here for Atletico. First chance for them to put the ball in the box. Maguire's complaining about his shirt being pulled here, but he's never going to get away with this. Done down the wing. He does kind of get pulled down a bit there, Maguire. The guy he's up against is like half his size, and I think the referee has been conned by that. Just over 4 minutes. First chance. Whipped in. And that's going to be a corner, I think. Cleared by Mason Mount. Poor delivery. Koke whips it in swinger. Actually, it's probably deliberate, that. Air header from the Atletico Madrid player. Straight into the back of Mason Mount. Out for a corner. Chance for them to put it back in again. Short corner played. Cold, great chance. And 1-0 Atletico Madrid. The cross has gone right in. Poor defending from United there. Couple of warning signs early doors for United. They didn't defend very well in the first instance from the free kick. And Atletico have scored from their second chance. United didn't learn, and early goal conceded for the Reds, or the Blues, I should say. I'm just going to watch this back on the replay here. It looks like it's gone right through everybody. One of them in-swinging crosses from the left-hand side over everybody. No one's touched it, and Heaton stranded in the middle of the goal. And it's just nestled into the back of the net. Poor from United, really. Good delivery. Yoro gets stuck behind his man. I'd have to say that's Yoro there, letting his man run in front of him. Not getting close enough. And that was always destined for the back of the net. It's a good ball in, and sometimes the ball makes the goal. Maguire didn't want to touch it because it would have been an own goal. But, yeah. Ortiz. I knew Ortiz with the goal for Atletico Madrid, straight in from the free kick. Oh, well. Didn't expect that sort of start. I knew it was going to be a tough game, but the way that United started, I thought we'd actually done all right. But, yeah, we're on the other end of a poor defended free kick, and there you go. It is what it is. 1-0 Madrid, 6 minutes gone. I am going to get this scoreboard up in a minute for you all as well. Apologies, everybody. Another foul there, but the refs let it go. United just settling back into shape. Came from that silly mistake from Harry Maguire. Really. Just getting himself tangled up. And, well, you know what Simeone's team are like. Very clever, dark arts. Lob. Oh, my days. I just have to explain what happened there. Long ball forward from Atletico Madrid. Headed clear. United don't pick up the second. And a cheeky little lob just goes wide over Heaton's head from about 35 yards out. That would have been a hell of a start, wouldn't it? If United went 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes. Caught cold a little bit, Man United. And that Ortiz goal has definitely put us on the back foot, I would say, from that confident start from United. But short ball back there from Santos. Heaton on his toes, and a bit of a panicky clearance from Heaton. One of them moments where United just need to settle a little bit. Ball needlessly given away by Aiden Heaven down Man United's left this time. Didn't really need to play the ball, he did. And it's given Atletico Madrid quite a lot of confidence here at the moment. And Shaw ends up muscling in, clears out the danger. And now maybe a chance for Man United to settle. Yeah, I'd say that it was more, well, you could say it's poor from Santos not putting enough on it, but he and probably a bit slow off his mark as well there. Set up a little bit of panic for Manchester United. These are the games you want in pre-season. It's a proper test. Fantastic touch from Ahmad. He looks sharp early doors. Pinged ball in from the centre there, from centre-back from Maguire into Ahmad. Like an absolute Scud missile. Just instant control. Brings it back under control again. Sets Man United off in another phase. Good signs from Ahmad. Nice turn from Dog, who wins the free kick just on the halfway line. Hopefully United can settle. But I think there's chances here today. I'm not thinking there's too much here to worry United in this Atletico team. But silly mistakes are going to be punished by a better side. And they are, like I said, the best that we've come up against so far. This, oh, lovely turn for Mason Mount. Fantastic into Mbeumo on the edge. Still got it, Mount. Out to Ahmad now, out wide. Can he get the cross in? Support from Mount outside. He's into the box. Mount now. Cross comes in deep. Dargu Shaw. What an effort. What a save from the goalkeeper. Luke Shaw's just hit an absolute thunderbolt of a volley. And oh my days, what a save from the goalkeeper. Absolutely brilliant save. Oblak there. I didn't even notice that it was Oblak in goal until he made that save, actually. But excellent effort. Great move from Manchester United. Mason Mount brilliant in the whole build-up to that. Winning it back high. Good skill. Plays it out wide. Supports Ahmad out wide. Gets the perfect crossing. And Luke Shaw at the back stick unmarked. Hits the perfect volley. Straight at Oblak, though. Anywhere else, that's 1-1. Good response from Man United there. Maguire's getting pulled all over the place here. The referee should be... This is proper Simeone tactics here, by the way. Even though it's a friendly, you're getting proper Simeone-fied here. Ref seems to be very, very calm, though. Maguire's still got his shirt pulled. And Mbeumo's about to in-swing this corner. It's a great corner. Chance, Euro, and it's wide. Should have been so much better. He had a lot of space. He heads it at the back stick. Great delivery from across from United again. Well worked. Dorgu does his job blocking off. Maguire goes down. Euro should have got that on target. I'm sure Oblak would have had it covered at his near post, though, but... Again, 2 attempts from Man United there in the last 2 minutes. Just give us a little bit more encouragement. But I've got to say, in terms of starts in pre-season so far, this has definitely been the best game that we've seen. You can tell there's a better quality out there on the pitch as well. Let's have a quick check, see if my scoreboard is actually back. No, it's still not sorted yet. When's that going to update? For goodness sake. Anyway, we'll keep talking through. Almost at the 12-minute mark. United, definitely the better side so far, even though we are losing. Deep in Atletico territory again here. The passing's got a lot more controlled for Manchester United. Just a couple of precise passes on the edge of the 18-yard box. Haven't quite hit the mark yet, but there is definitely a more sharper look to Manchester United than there has been in the previous 2 games. Surface looks absolutely perfect, by the way. And the shadow is almost over the complete pitch now. The players will be delighted with that, no doubt. Santos has got United here, winning possession. Ball over the top to Dorgu. Just a bit too long. Great opportunity for United there. Good play again from Santos, winning the ball back there. He snaps into tackles, that lad, I tell you. All right, great from Ahmad there, chasing back. Nothing wrong with United's game at all, apart from them poorly defended set pieces so far. There'll be people that won't be happy with United being 1-0 down early doors, but in terms of friendly and what I'm looking for, I got no problem with this start from United. Obviously, makeshift backline in terms of Euro. Does it really matter on a set piece? It shouldn't. But I just thought United defended it really bad there. Euro lost his man, and that was the one that really got in the way when it came to that curling cross coming in and going right into the back of the net. Maguire in possession. Mount's picking up every single ball. Him and Santos are linking up really well again in this game. There is more of an understanding between them two, and you can see it growing with the games. Santos just playing his pure number 6 role, sometimes just in with the centre-backs, just wanting the ball. Very, very comfortable with it as well. Here he is again, picking it up centrally. Nice ball into Mbumo. Nice into Mount, off Mbumo. Mbumo gets it back. That's a foul, referee. Right on the edge of the box. Fantastic interchange for Man United. Santos springs it into Mason Mount. No, he did it. Sorry. He springs it bang right into Mbumo. Mbumo sharp as a knife there. Just lays it off. Nice 1-2 with Mason Mount. Plays it in, and a clattering of knees right on the edge of the box. Free kick, 19 yards, 20 yards out from goal here. Cluster of Man United players on this. It's going to be Mbumo or Ahmad, I would say, all over this one. I don't mind Shea Lacey giving this a go. He's good from distance as well. Looks like Ahmad's got the eye of the tiger. Little one on Brian Mbumo for everyone who isn't watching this game, by the way. Sharp. Very good. Finished his minutes in that Rosenborg game last weekend very, very strongly. And he started here. Well, actually, Mason Mount has got a little bit of an eye on this. He dummies it. Then Ahmad takes it. Low deflection. Oh, my days. How's that not gone in? How's that not gone in? Oblak. Ahmad plays it low under the wall. And it goes through Oblak's legs off a deflection. But then gets stuck under his... What I can only describe, not to be too rude, is his backside. He just gets stuck under one of the cheeks and just stays on the line. That should have been, and again, another attempt from Manchester United. On target anyway. And United causing problems at the back. Mbumo and Mason Mount in particular causing issues centrally. Not seen much of Dorgu down the left yet, or Shea Lacey, but encouragement nonetheless from everyone else on the... Wow, the press from United there again. Oh, great touch from Shea Lacey into Ahmad. That's lovely. And Ahmad's offside, unfortunately. Damn. Let's just check messages. Kaz even messaged me there. That pass from Santos is good. It's really good. All in all, energy from Manchester United is very good. Let's see if I can get a scoreboard up yet. No is the answer to that. I wish it was 5-0 United, but it isn't 5-0 Manchester United. A few tiny little technical problems today, but we are still here with the actual game, so you're not missing out on much. I'll keep you updated on everything. We're 18 minutes in, and it is still 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. But United having the majority of the play, the better attempts, the better chances. And I think a goal will come. I think a goal will come going off the balance of play anyway. I'm very happy with Man United's performance so far. Keep your comments coming in, everybody. I can see you all having your chats and everybody getting involved in the live stream as well. Thank you, everyone, again. Keep them conversations going. Get interactive. Give me your thoughts. Later on into the season, we are going to be doing more of like player ratings live from the actual game itself, in terms of like if we're watching a game, if we're doing anything, shows on ratings where we will rate the players courtesy of our partners on Finalysis as well. So yeah, lots and lots to come for the season. Oh, well done, Shea Lacey there to win that back, but still ended up losing out. And United miss out on getting the corner there. United doing okay. Let's just keep it calm. Let's keep it as it is. No need to panic. I can see a few people's comments online already talking about this not being good enough. Yeah. I need to watch this match, but there is no how. Just stay with us, Emmanuel. We've got you covered here. Watching... It is on MUTV, but you have to pay for MUTV, which is why we're doing the commentary watch-along, everybody. Ooh, chance here for Atletico. They've got 6 up in this attack, but a poor ball just kept in, actually. Still pings a great cross in. United break it up. Atletico didn't take advantage of that. Could have done so much better. United living dangerously, trying to pass out from the back here and not worked out. Ended up giving possession back away to Atletico Madrid in our own half. Plenty of players back for United, but no real control over that on that left-hand side there for United, trying to pass out from the back. And Atletico won it back quite easily there. Heaven hasn't looked quite accomplished today. Yeah, it's not comfortable down that left-hand side. Harry Maguire's playing on the right centre-back position next to Lenny Yoro, and it's Shaw and Heaven on the other side of the defence. Just a little bit flappy on certain moments so far, Aiden Heaven. Mason Mount's been Manchester United's best player by a country mile so far. Absolutely all over that midfield, comfortable in possession. It looks like he's got his A game. Very good performance. I think Mason Mount is going to be a serious weapon for Manchester United this season. Can we keep him fit? Heaven there again. Misplaced pass. I'd say little. Look, if I'm going to be overly negative and be honest, I think probably Heaven's probably the biggest disappointment so far. Game can change though, plenty of time yet, but not quite hit his passes yet. Santos just demanding the ball every single time from deep, dictating play, keeping control of everything. That's better from Heaven. He's released Dorgu. This is a great chance for United, but Dorgu's delivery is absolutely shocking. Right into Oblak there. And Boomer had made the run in the middle. Lovely ball from Heaven. But Dorgu, yeah, he was offside. He was offside anyway. He'd gone too early. He didn't need to, but United just didn't have the bodies in the box there, really, to capitalise on that anyway. But nice slide through pass there from Aiden Heaven. That's a lot better. Great little bit of vision there for Aiden Heaven. So hopefully that gives him a little bit of a boost. He's one-on-one now. And that's better. He's giving a foul away, though, because a Simeone player has gone to ground for someone stroking their face. Yeah, no, that's just typical shenanigans and dark arts football at its finest there. Thank you, everyone, for the likes on the watch-along again. I know it is something we don't do a lot of on the channel, but the demand is there for pre-season again. And so if you are enjoying the stream, please do give it the thumbs up, everybody. Keep yourselves entertained in the chat there as well. Yeah, Grandpa, I'm agreeing with you in the chat there on that one. Overacting should be punished. It should be. Should be published, he says there. I think punished, definitely. Free kick. Dangerous again from Atletico. Heaven away. Powerful header. Ooh, Ahmad almost onto that one there. Yoro does well. Excellent on Lookman there. United just can't get that final ball right at the moment. The timing, or an offside, or it's just overhit. It's coming. It's definitely coming for United. Santos' passing stats for this game must be absolutely off the scale so far. I don't think he's misplaced one pass. And I guarantee the majority. Hang on a minute. Shaw down the wing. Oof. Across that almost turned into a shot there. Oblak Harrington. What a touch from Ahmad. It's come from orbit and he just pulled it out the air there. Brilliantly. And the ref gets in the way. Oh, referee. You've just killed a move there completely. But yeah, Shaw broke down the left-hand side. Hit a powerful, what looked to be a cross that Oblak had to punch clear. Turned out to be more of a shot. And the ball went into the air with snow on it. Comes down. Ahmad just instant control on the spot. Sets up a United move. Pass goes out wide and the referee's in the way. Killed the momentum. Now United have got it again on the edge of the box. Just passing it around. Heaven, Shaw, Santos. I was just mentioning Santos' passing stats must be off the scale in this game because I've not seen him misplace one pass and the majority of them are all forward passes as well. And pretty good ones. Foul on the edge of the box on Patrick Dorgu, right on the corner of the 18-yard box on United's left-hand side. That's going to be a free kick to the Reds in a very dangerous position. I can fully see a shot coming in here. Someone's got to fancy their chances with this one. Dorgu plays the 1-2 with Mbeumo on the edge. Blocked off deliberately there. United around about 23 yards out, right on the corner of the 18-yard box. Mounts over it. And Shaw's over it. It's going to be a cross, more than likely. I would go with the in-swinger from Mason Mount. Very similar position to what Atletico had for their goal, actually. Out on that left-hand side. In-swinger here. Players all packed right on the 6-yard line. Good delivery needed. It's not. It's pretty poor from Mason Mount. Doesn't beat the first man. Wasted. Unfortunately. Everyone back for Atletico as Santos retrieves the ball. United come forward again. What's everyone think of Luke Shaw so far pre-season? Definitely getting minutes back in his legs and looking a bit sharper for it, definitely. I think he's decent. Dorgu on that left-hand side. Keeps hold of the ball into Santos. Santos again finds Shaw out wide. United keeping hold of the ball and looking after it well. United still have it, but forced back to Heaton after Maguire. Hit a poor one. Santos again, just picks up pieces, lays it out to Yoro. Yoro into Mbeumo. United moving forward here with intent. Oh, overran it. Then fouls. There's an Atletico Madrid foul if I've ever seen one. Mbeumo this time, though, on one of their players. He's a great passer, says Daz, that on Santos. Same old crap. We are not winning nothing. Need a left back and one more midfielder. Come on, man. Like, give it a chance. It's not been that bad a performance. It's definitely not worth the word crap anyway. Thank you, Jimmy, on them comments on the watch along as well. Really appreciate that, mate. Dog who's a beast, says Grandpa. He has been at it in pre-season, mate. He's filled out a little bit more as well. He looks strong. Ahmad wins it back high this time. Ahmad's looked really sharp. Lacey's got it. It's a great crossing and boom. Oh my days. That deserved to be a goal. How Mbumo's missed that, I don't know. He does everything right. Directs it away from Oblak, and it is like an inch wide of Oblak's right-hand post. Brilliant cross from Lacey. Ahmad with the fighting down the right-hand side for United, winning it back on the byline, getting it inside. United winning a lot of high balls at the moment. United should be in front in this game. The chances we've created definitely should be in front in this game. And as soon as I say that, and it's offside, Atletico were going through, but it is offside. Atletico have done nothing apart from the free kick that went straight in. United don't deserve to be behind in the game. They are the better side by a mile. It's like Kaz is just messaging me there again. She's watching it in the other room. We are playing some lovely football. I don't care what anybody says. Scoreline can be the scoreline, but in terms of the team playing and tempo in our game, I like it. Santos is great in there. At the moment, he's like a surefire starter for Man United. The way he's... Oh, lovely move from United again. And Mbumo's onto this, but he's out-muscled by 3 Atletico defenders. United playing through the middle quite easily. Here they are again, United. Great interchange between Lacey and Yoro. And Lacey just had it nicked off him there at the crucial moment. And United win it back on the halfway line again. It is all United. It's brilliant. Look, I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that. It's good for where we're at in this pre-season at the moment. I know Atletico are slightly behind us, but still. Play who's in front of you. This is a good Atletico team. Not the best, but still good. And... look, we're doing well. We deserve to be at least level. 30 minutes on the clock here. Dorgu loses it. It's a little bit of confusion between him and Aiden Heaven there. And Shaw just barges into the back. Right. Let's see. We still don't have our scoreboard. I'm going to double check on this quickly now. If I'm Michael Carrick, I'm thinking I'm okay with this. Performance-wise, just the one effort from Atletico. And we look at the actual stats of the game. Let's see if we can just get them up for you all so you can at least know where we're at. So 61% possession to Manchester United with 5 shots to Atletico's 2. 2 shots on target for United and 1 for Atletico. I don't even think you can call the effort on target that they scored with an effort because it was a cross. And I just think it's just one of them crazy stats because it's gone in. They're just giving it an actual shot when it wasn't. So they've not had a shot on target. It's a cross that went in inadvertently, and United had a better side. One corner each as well in the game. So you know United are in again. Dorgu's broke through the back. Wrong decision. Dorgu panicked a bit there. It's blocked out for a corner. Could be doing a little bit better on that left-hand side, Dorgu. Again, Aiden Heaven finds him. Brilliant ball from Heaven over the top. Dorgu times his run perfectly. He should have played it first time there. He had a look up as well, Dorgu there. Then just held it, feinted, and allowed the Atletico Madrid players to get back in and get it away. And Mbumo was waiting at the back stick there. It did look like Dorgu was actually going to play that as well. Anyway, corner in from United. Heaven! Oh, it's agonisingly wide. How are United not level in this game? I've got no idea. Evan's looking up at the monitor in the middle of the stadium to see his header and how close it was. And it is about a foot wide. There's a lot of grappling and a lot of fighting going on. Harry Maguire in particular, wrestling with his man. He is getting manhandled, Maguire, at the moment. Pure Simeone style here. Argentina in the World Cup. Antics going on big time. But we still got the first head to the ball again. Atletico give it away. United win it back high. Oh. Just can't get the ball under control there in that crucial area, United. Mason Mount again, snapping in, winning the ball back high. Lovely stuff. Ahmad into Lacey. One-on-one with his defender. Can he get past him? He does. Tucks it back to Mount. Just keeping hold of the ball, United. Slowing it down a little bit. Nice reverse pass from Maguire out to Shea Lacey there. Back into Maguire again. Lots of options for United. Good movement. Ahmad. He's fouled. He's fouled, but the ref's not seen it. Ah. Yeah, back in the commentary saying the same thing again there. Like Ahmad was fouled there. How he's not how the Lionel's not spotted that. No idea. Let's just watch it back on the replay. Oh my God, it's the most obvious foul ever. Stood on his toe, and he just stays stood on his toe for at least a second. That's what the Lionel's there for. He should be picking up on that. That's not good. Not good officiating that there. And that's a sore one for Ahmad, but he's back up. Ahmad's shorts look about 20 sizes too big for him, by the way. I can't even see his legs. He's all I can see is blue. Because his shorts are too big and his socks are pulled right up. You can't see him. It just looks like he's running around in like a sarong. Someone needs to give Ahmad the right pair of shorts there, surely. Still lots and lots of possession for Man United. In control of the game completely. The only thing that's missing for Manchester United is that elusive goal. Everyone agreeing with me in the chat there. Blatant foul on Ahmad there. Got away with that one, Madrid. Yep. Graham the same, few others the same. Poor referee in that. That was a bad foul on Ahmad. You can't let players get away with that. It's a lovely ball in. If Euro can get it, no, he can't. Some good through passes from United in this game. And, Ahmad again, brilliant tracking back. I ain't got nothing but praise for Ahmad in this game so far. I'm really enjoying his performance. He's like the fittest player on the pitch right now, Ahmad. It's scary. He's come back from that World Cup with a bit between his teeth. I tell you right now, Santos, Ahmad, Mason Mount, and Bumo looking very sharp in this game. Lacey is working his way into it. Dorgu's getting a bit more of the ball. Evan here shouting and screaming high up the pitch to Mason Mount, give me the ball. There is an air of confidence in this team. Silly mistakes are going to cost us. I like that one from Maguire there. That's poor Maguire. He sets Madrid forward here with a chance. And they have got an overload. Great tackle from Lenny Yoro. And then he's pulled down, gets the foul. Brilliant defending from Yoro. Not so much from Maguire there. That's poor play from him. Poor from Maguire there. But Yoro right on the scene there. Lookman, no chance. Lookman got 2 goals in their 4-1 win against Getafe as well in their last game. And he's had absolutely nothing in this game. United have been dominant, and them stats tell you 60+% possession for Manchester United in this game so far. Tells you exactly how well they've played. We just cannot score That bloody goal. Dorgu down the left. That's a foul again. He's winning these fouls, Dorgu. Another chance for United to put the ball in here. Can we work the moment off this one? We've been good from set pieces this pre-season so far, United. He is good at nipping that ball away just at the last minute, Dorgu, enticing that tackle in. And he's got us a very, very good position here again. Heaven's won a header so far. Euro has. Shaw's had a shot. Maguire's been manhandled everywhere, but everyone's taking advantage of the space Maguire's creating here. Shaw whips it in this time, and it's a win again, and over the top this time. It's Euro. Oh, my God. Another attempt just over. Set pieces from United have been good. Euro beats his man. Oh. He's done everything right there, Euro. He's directed it the right way, just couldn't get over it enough. And it's just over the top. Gutted. Twice he hit the bar. Last week against Rosenborg. And a similar situation there. And oh, Euro again. He's on fire on this right-hand side. Into Ahmad. Skins his man. Lays it off. Euro's through. Can he pull it back? It's back stick. Dorgu's got it. Shaw's in. Shot. Wide by a millimetre off a deflection. I don't know how we're not level in this game. Oh, Euro, first of all, wins it on the halfway line. Keeps the ball in play. United never really had full control of it, but still, the momentum went with us. He's pulled it back a bit too far. Shaw's got it. Laced it. It's deflected and almost spun back across for Oblak. It was going well. Oh, it was actually on target, but that deflection goes the other way. Oblak's in trouble, but another corner. In! And Oblak makes the save. Sorry for shouting in there, everybody. It didn't go in the goal anyway. It went straight into Oblak's hands. Oh, he's just released a brilliant throw, which has got Atletico on the counter. And a foul given away. Mason Mount there. It wasn't a foul either. He won the ball. If that's a foul, then the Ahmad one is a red card. Come on, referee. Right. United. Oh, good chance. Good chance. Dorgu clean through. Oh, he tried to take it around his player. United win it high again. It's taken off his foot and it's gone out for a corner. United just winning every 50-50 at the moment. It is good to see. Lacey plays a brilliant ball through there to Dorgu. He tries to just nick it around Dominguez again there to give himself a clean angle. United play a short corner in the meantime. Ahmad's into the box, beats his man, plays at the cross. And again. Oh, Lacey. He's left one on the player there. He's done that because he knows he can get away with it. There's a few frustrations that certain tackles are being missed by the referee, I'm sure, by United players here. And Lacey's just absolutely cleaned out Ortiz there, big time. Good tackle. You're probably going to get in trouble with that this season if you go in like that. But I think for friendly reasons, he's just left one on the player there and taken a chance to just remind him that you're not going to get it all your way. Still, again, when you look at the stats, when you look at the performance from Manchester United, it is just pure dominance. Just to go over them again, 42 minutes on the clock here. It is 60% possession, Manchester United. 8 shots to 2. Sadly for United, we've only got 2 on target. I think Sean has made the comment there, no striker. That is true, and that is looking the way it is. If we've got a good striker on this pitch, one of these chances might be going in. We've just got a little bit of a makeshift forward line, which is probably just adding a bit of uncertainty. And Hayton has had to make a scrambling save there. Again, literally, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Atletico Madrid create a chance from a throw-in out wide. Bit of confusion from United. Cross comes in. No communication from United there. Heaton saves it. Too slow to get up. Then Maguire kicks it out of his hands and it's a corner to Atletico Madrid. It's dealt with, but again, United just not sharp enough from a set piece in defending it. And that's been their undoing. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us again here with this corner for Atletico Madrid. Koke puts it in, headed out by Dorgu. Well defended, United. United win it back here. There's a chance. Oof, lucky Atletico Madrid there to get away with that one. I can just hear people talking from the actual game itself there, and it's all the same, really. Impressive performance from United. Just the end product hasn't been there for us. Chance in the second half still. I think Carrick is probably going to do what he did in the last game and play the same team again. Give them a few more minutes. I'd like to see Ahmad stay on the pitch if he can for a bit longer. We just haven't had that killer instinct when we needed it. And the chances that we've had, although it says that there's only 2 shots on target out of the 8 attempts. And that is half-time, by the way. Only 2 attempts on target. They have been very, very close. That is half-time here at the Strawberry Arena in Stockholm. Manchester United, good, but just no end products. And that is the only thing really letting us down at the moment. Before we get back to the show, I want to show you something that's really impressed me. Take a look at these incredible transformations. Michael Owen lost around £40. Anita lost £60. Linda has lost more than £50. Now let's make something clear. No supplement is going to do the hard work for you. It's still going to come with healthier lifestyle changes. But people keep asking the question, what's the difference about optimum day and night supplements? Well, this is one of the big differences. Normal supplements only have 1 ingredient. Optimum Day combines 7 carefully selected active ingredients and puts them into 1 formula. Ingredients like natural caffeine and guarana to help support energy and alertness. Berberine to support healthy blood sugar and metabolic health. Berberine is also part of the ingredients in Optimum Night supplements, alongside the likes of magnesium to help sleep and recovery. So during the day, you've got 7 active ingredients. At night, another 6 ingredients, working together as 1 complete 24-hour day and night system. So if you're thinking, it's time I started looking after myself a bit better, why not take a look yourself? Scan the QR code on the screen or hit the link in the description on this video. Use promo code FUTV to get 70% off your first order. Take a look, see what Optimum Day and Night is all about, and if you think it's right for you, give it a try. Now, back to today's show. Big up to the boys at Oxford Natural there. They're going to be working with us throughout the season as well. So, again, make sure you do take advantage of the latest offers in and around the website right now. Click on that QR code. Sorry, scan that QR code or click on the link in the description. Like I said there in the ads, I've got more with them coming up throughout the season. So, yeah, plenty to look forward to throughout, giving us better opportunities to make our content even sharper here on Forever United TV. Right, let's get into some of your thoughts on the actual game itself then, people. Talk to me. What do you reckon? Are we going to get wholesale changes, or are we going to get the same as last time out, where we get Manchester United's first team players getting an extra 10, 15 minutes maybe from Carrick getting up to the hour mark? It'd be interesting to see if he does keep on extending it in terms of that minutes, the minutes and the game time, because obviously 60 minutes last time out against Rosenborg, then the changes came. Are we going to see the same again? I think it is probably going to be that way. I'll be intrigued to see if he does try and push it a bit more. And how many minutes Ahmad actually gets is going to be interesting on this. Maybe there's a substitute coming in. Maybe Xerxes comes on at half-time for Ahmad. I could see that happening. I think that's definitely an option for Carrick there. Xerxes has been sharp throughout pre-season, like we said. He'll probably feel a little bit unfortunate not to start the game today, but we do need to give minutes to Ahmad, of course. He has looked really good in this game so far. I think Ahmad, he's looked sharp. And looks like he's not been away for a very, very long time. So, yeah, he's looked good. I think Mbumo and Mount have been good. Santos has been excellent. Dorgu's winning free kicks. A bit of a situation with the defending from set pieces. But other than that, really, I don't think it's been a bad performance at all for Man United. The only thing that we're missing is that bleeding goal. Do you know what? Weirdly, like I'm missing the red kit here as well. Like not the blue kit, and there's just been an advert on the TV for it, and going through the years of Man United wearing that blue kit. I like it, but yeah, I want to see us back in red again. Let's get some thoughts, everybody. Graham says, happy with the way United played, apart from defending, which was similar to last season. Look, I think defending set pieces is probably my biggest concern. A few worrying passes from United from the back. Nervous passes. I've not rated Maguire that much so far this pre-season. Obviously, United are not going to buy a centre-back going off all of the news and everything on the latest. But, look, I mean, getting Leacher back in this side is going to be big for Manchester United if we are bringing him back in. And obviously, it is supposedly just a strain on his thigh. Then Leacher comes back into this side for Manchester United. So, yeah, it's going to be a intriguing season regarding the defenders and the centre-backs, because all of them have got a bit of injury issue. And we've got a lot of games coming. I could see Man United holding on to maybe Armour and not letting him go out on loan this season. Dan Armour, who we might see in the second half here, he's looked quite accomplished. But look, at the end of the day, United, where we're at right now, we have got other players to come back. Defending could be sharpened up a bit, but I want to see more goals. I want to see the goals go in, which takes the pressure off the defence then, and it does. When goals are in, everybody plays easier. It's like this. Like you could get, as Aimless there says, the disaster of a season incoming. Why? How are you watching this game and thinking that we are going to have a disaster of a season with the players that we've got to come back and the way that these players right now are taking their chance? And I'm talking about Santos here. I'm talking about Mason Mount. I'm talking about Dorgu. I'm talking about these players taking their opportunity here. Well, they can. And Xerxes as well. I still think Xerxes is going to go, but I reckon Carrick's got all of this squad fully invested in and all believing that there is half a chance of them featuring in this season. I'm happy with that performance. I'm happy with our control. I'm happy with the way that we're moving the ball. We're moving it sharp. It's not slow. It's not lethargic. One thing, and Sean picked up on this, and there's a few of you as well who have mentioned it in the chat, and I'm sure there's going to be some more. The lack of number 9 at Manchester United is clear for everybody to see. And again, a good opposition like Atletico Madrid, and we can't find a way through. We can't hit the target. Benjamin Sesko on his own is not enough for Manchester United. I won't say he's not good enough, because he is, but he's not enough. Brian Mbumo should have made it 1-1. I've just seen that replay again there. Ahmad brilliant in winning the ball back. Shea Lacey overlap, brilliant cross. It should be another assist for Shea Lacey. And Mbumo makes the perfect striker's run, gets in front of his defender late, and does everything but put the ball in the back of the net. It's brilliant from United. We should be at least level in this game. But yeah, positives to take from it is the front line, creative-wise, are looking sharp. But I still think United need that end product. United need that striker. We've got Bruno to come back. We've got Tillemans to come in. The creativity's there. We've got Cunha. We've got Sesko. We've got Leacher. We've got De Ligt. We've got Mazraoui. We've got Della. We've got so many first-team players to come back into this side. We've got more players that we're going to sign in the latter stages of this transfer window as well. Look, Dorgu's looking good on that side. It is actually really promising the way it's looking. Sharpen up the defence and get that sorted, and I think we're laughing there. I think we are. I think we're on track. And when I say sharpen up the defence, I'm obviously expecting the likes of Leacher and De Ligt to feature in this season. And obviously, it's good to see Heaven get game time. It's good to see Euro get game time. But we are going to have to try and get a settled back to centre-backs in this team. And that's the difficulty. That's where this actually falls down for United, because we haven't got that consistency in. And I do understand there are other priorities when you look at the amount of players we've got. We've got good defenders. They're not world-class defenders, as in centre-backs. And that's the concern. All right. Almost time for the second half again. Sorry that I've not had my scoreboard up and running today. It has just not had it at all in terms of updating and fixing itself. It's still stuck from the last game. I do apologise, everybody, but we're getting through. Right, what's going on pitch side here then? Oh, it's Jasper Blomqvist. Talking about Ahmad having shorts too big for him in this game from what it looks like. Jasper Blomqvist, the man that never needed gloves because his long sleeve shirt always hung over his hands, and he just wrapped his hands in his shirt. It literally always had a long sleeve shirt on, and his hands were just covered completely by him, and they were just hanging. Like, do you know when you have them kids' football games and you bring a young lad on or something, or a young girl, and the shirt's too big for him, a long sleeve shirt, too big, and it's just hanging off them? That's what Jasper Blomqvist Man United shirt used to always be like. If you remember back to the late 90s when Blomqvist came in, you'll know exactly what I mean by it. He always played that way. It was his thing, really. It was a Jasper Blomqvist thing, and it's just taking me back there. He's looking really well, old Jasper. He's just doing an interview at the moment. What are United missing in this game, everybody? Talk to me. Get in there. Let me know. What is the missing ingredients for United in this game right now? Give me your thoughts on this, please, everyone. Decent first half. We need a goal, though, it says John. Ahmad has just pulled them down. Looks awful as in his shorts. I'm happy the way we are playing, even though we are losing. Yeah. People talking to each other there. I remember when we played Gothenburg and Blomqvist destroyed us. I remember that game as well. I think we beat them. Was it 4-1 or 4-2 at Old Trafford? And then they battered us. Absolutely battered us in Gothenburg. Yeah, okay, I get it, Gray. Smart ass. Blomqvist was mint. I don't blame him leaving. Not many players that would have put gigs out of the team. It's very true. Goals, 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 goals. In response to my question, striker, goals. Everyone's saying the same thing. Manchester United need a striker. They need someone to put the ball in the back of the net. And it just isn't happening for us right now. Looks like no changes. Looking at pictures in the tunnel. Heaton, Santos, Maguire, Heaven, Shea Lacey, all back out. Mason Mount, Luke Shaw also. Looks like it's the same team coming out again for the second half. I'll keep an eye on changes. Dorgu is there also. I'm pretty certain that is also Ahmad. And Boomo. Getting some instruction there from Binion. You're always there. Yep. From what I can see so far, everybody, from the pictures. And Boomo just caught on camera counting everybody there, making sure everyone is actually there. He's doing our job for us there, Brian. Yep, no changes. Okay, players walking out for the second half. Boom, let's go. Sean, stop swearing in the chat. You know what I mean by that as well. Don't mention that. That's what we don't need. There is a sub board going up here. I don't know if it's for United or Atletico. Yeah, Ahmad's off. So Ahmad is going to be subbed off. I'm not sure who is coming on at the moment. Just waiting for the cameras to pan to whoever the substitution is. Then I'll let you know who it is, everyone. Because Ahmad's definitely off. Looks like Hulmand is coming on. Mendoza's coming on. And Gimenez, I think, also for Atletico Madrid. So Martin Hulmand, a player Man United we're linked with in the summer transfer window, is coming on. Don't know how many games he's had for his new club so far, but 3 changes for Simeone. 1 for United, although I've still not seen who is coming on. Oh, goalkeeper change as well. 4 changes for Atletico Madrid at half-time. New goalkeeper as well. When the images come up of the players on the pitch, we will let you know. It's Tyler Fletcher who has come on. Or is that Jack? I can't tell right now. The twins. And I haven't picked up any different sort of mannerisms or anything like that from either one of them players to say which one's which. Shirt number. I think it's Jack Fletcher who's come on here on that side for Ahmad. On the right-hand side. Everything else is the same for United. I'll double check the substitution online now for you. Make sure. Jack Fletcher it is. Yes, thought it was Jack. Jack Fletcher on the right wing for Ahmad. Everything else is the same. Atletico in possession, early doors. We'll see what their 4 changes does to their lineup. TV graphics just going through the changes on screen right now. So if there is anything I've got wrong there, I'll correct you in a minute. But it looks like that is it. Let's see if we can get that goal in the second half. We definitely deserve it anyway. Keeping an eye on news as well. Interesting news coming up. I will be updating you with any news after this live stream, probably with a little transfer update video. But there is news starting to circulate. I'll save it for later. It's getting interesting. Come on, United. Let's get a goal now. Got to say this, I'm actually more excited watching pre-season friendlies than I was the World Cup. It's so difficult, isn't it? I see Infantino got that vote of confidence that he needed as a non. Now scraps that investment idea for FIFA before he loses his job. Oh my God. Poor one hit from, so bad. Slow start to the second half. 47 on the clock, just over. Not much created from either side at the moment. Just a bit of a sparring session right now. Well, someone actually swings a punch. Yeah, Vargas, Koke, Normand, and Oblak off. Mendoza, Jimenez, and Esquivel is the goalkeeper. Has come on for Atletico Madrid. So quadruple change for Simeone. Just the one for Carrick so far. As United come down their left-hand side. Heaven into Shaw. Shaw loses the ball. United hold up play. And Dorgu kicks it out. Not good enough that from Shaw. Needs to do more in that position there. That was a bit too easy to defend from him. United still high here with a bit of a press going on. Mason Mount leading it. Dangerous ball across the box there, which Atletico dig out well, but Fletcher uses a bit of strength, wins it back for United. Yoro into Mount. Good control. Lovely football out to Mbumo from Mason Mount there. Back into Santos. Lovely football from United. They've worked this really well here. Heaven, space, tries to play it into Shaw. That's not good enough. Unfortunately, that final ball, that end product again from United was lacking. And Heaven gets out muscled. Atletico are through here. They play it right. Harry Maguire gets a foot in. And Santos doing what a number 6 should do. Strong, wins the ball back. Gets United back on the front foot. And gets things moving again. Why is the referee now yellow carded a player and pulled it back? Simeone's just come to the sideline, absolutely screaming. And now got Aiden Heaven booked. I don't know what's happened now, why that's... I know there's a little bit of a tug, tiny bit of a tug there from Aiden Heaven. But the ref's allowed the game to go on. He's got to give the foul if he's doing a yellow card. I don't get it. Anyway, more crazy officiating in this friendly for Manchester United, it would seem. Maguire tries to finally cut one through the defence there. Doesn't work out. United win it back high with Yoro. Yoro's had a good game for United today. Good turn from Mbumo. Good strength as well. That's a foul the ref has not picked up on, but United win it back. Mbumo fouled again. The referee is just reluctant to put the whistle to his mouth for a Man United foul. Well in, Santos. Brilliant. Wins it very high. Dorgu. It's the furthest I've seen Santos forward. Shaw out wide now for United. Santos has come steamboating in there. Not seen him that far forward yet all pre-season. United, unfortunately, couldn't take advantage of it. Maguire out wide. Brilliant ball to Shaw. That for Maguire. Pinpoint. United having good possession at the moment. Just no way through. It's like Atletico Madrid have shut the door right now. They've gone a bit defensive. United struggling to find them gaps. Going wide is probably going to be the angle for Man United here. It's just the same old stuff at the moment. Turning it around, getting closer. Heaven. Lacey with space. Oh, chance a penalty. Shea Lacey wins the penalty for United. Lovely bit of skill inside the box. Fantastic turn. Gets taken down. Lacey again. He should have had an assist in the first half after Mbumo's header went wide. But Shea Lacey could have just opened up the Atletico Madrid defence here. It's a penalty. Clear and obvious. Tricks the defender, and it's a blatant penalty. Brilliant skills from Lacey. Taking his opportunity. Well done. Excellent. Yes. Come on, Shea, lad. Who's taking the penalty? That's the question. Is it Mbumo? Is it Mount? Should be Lacey himself, maybe. It's Mbumo for his first goal in pre-season. Last time I seen Mbumo take a penalty, I think he missed it against Grimsby, which I think we then ended up going out from, didn't we? So, yeah, everyone's phones are out in the stands. Here we go. Penalty to United to be taken by Brian Mbumo. Steps up and scores. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 1-1. United deservedly back on level terms. Just what we've been waiting for. 7 minutes into the second half. Created by Shea Lacey. And Mbumo tucks the penalty away comfortably. Fantastic for Manchester United. Great start to the second half again. And a deserved equaliser. Very deserved equaliser. Very composed penalty, by the way, from Mbumo. Give the keeper the eyes. Waited for him to move. And just slotted it into the keeper's right-hand corner. 1-1. No more than United deserve. Well done, Shea Lacey, in winning that. That was all him. Game has got bite to it, you know. It really has. It's such a good game to watch. Oof, Santos there. What a tackle. He's come. There's some absolute beauties going in this game. There really is. He's flown into that. There will be a penalty shootout if the game is 0-0 as well, everybody. So that is something else to remember as well. Don't switch off. If the game stays at 1-1, it will go to penalties. So Atletico moving forward. Poor from them. They have been poor going forward in open play. Ball given away by Jack Fletcher. Bit sloppy there. You can see the anguish in the young players' faces. Like they're there to take their chance and take the opportunity when they get it. And when they play a bad pass, it's like, oh, that's going to be scrutinised. That's not going to help me. And Dole's has an effort there, straight into the mid-drift of Tom Heaton. Comfortable save for the veteran. And United can build again. Obviously, some big players off the pitch for Atletico Madrid now. So we'll see if they are capable of keeping up. Well, I won't say they were levels to their game in the first half, but Koke missing, Oblak missing, players like that's definitely going to hamper any team, that sort of quality. But so far, it is still similar to what the first half was. United comfortable in possession, just not able. Great ball from Maguire there, and superb hold-up play from Brian Mbumo. Strength and some. Linking up play nicely. Come on, United. Let's just shut up the negatives. Get another win in pre-season. With all the players we've got missing. Oh, lovely ball from Santos. Oh, Fletcher's unlucky there. He does the right thing, but just not in control of it. And Euro flattens another Atletico player. I love it. Come on. Yes. Love that. And glad Mbumo's got a goal as well. I tell you what, you're not leaving Shea Lacey out. Oh, I've just turned on the... Oh, God, Atletico should have done better there. Still got it. Shot comes in and over the top. Good chance for Atletico there, not taken advantage of. Good recovery tackle from Euro. I didn't see how it built up. The cameras were off it. Long ball. He's actually pulled Luke Shaw out well there. Yeah, it's good. Who is your player with the match so far, everybody? Who have you seen a lot of that you, oh, who've you seen more of that's impressed you out of everyone on the pitch today? Who's your player of the match so far? Because we are going to get changes. So we'll do a player of the match based off this first hour, because I think the changes will come in after that, maybe. So give us your player of the match, everyone. Get into the chats. Let us know. I think Mason Mount has been good. Lacey with that there, I think definitely up there now. And Bumo's got his goal. He's been good. His hold-up play's been decent today as well. Dorgu has been industrious. Santos has been solid. Yoro's having a very good game for me. Santos and Lacey getting some comments in there. Sounds like Santos, says Tim. United looking sharp, though. That ball's going to go out of play. Good defending this time from United. Ball, one of the guys, stewards behind the goal, just tried to kick the ball and completely missed it. Look, it's like, please, cameras, don't be on me for that moment. Lots of people saying Lacey as well. People who are watching the game are saying Lacey. I mean, look, in the circumstances, you have to give it to Shea Lacey. I think, well, you don't have to, but a lot of people would probably look at it that way. Sorry about my graphics not working today, everybody. We just had a bit of a lag and it didn't come through. But thankfully, I've been on top of everything. Heaven's bringing the ball forward. And we've got a yellow card coming here for an Atletico player. Could have maybe slipped Mbeumo win earlier there, but gets the free kick. United already off and moving. Santos. Out to Shaw. Dorgu, nice 1-2, but Shaw's not going to reach that. Oh, he is. He's done excellent there. A bit of Luke Shaw power and strength there. It looks like Simeone's about to bring on some younger players as well. We're about to see the future of Atletico come on the pitch here as well. Similar to Manchester United, no doubt soon. We're about to hit that 60-minute mark now. Lacey out on the right-hand side. He takes his man on down the wing. Puts it in. He's shot instead of playing it back. But it's a good effort from Lacey. Maybe should have done more with it. But the way that he just skins his defender down that line there, he's left him for dead. He decided to go for glory himself. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 changes coming for Atletico Madrid now. Oh, pre-season, you got to love it. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try and name the players, but there is a shed load. I think Shea Lacey's definitely going right up in a lot of people's opinions. This is the thing I was saying the other day. When I'm explaining why I think it's bad to bring Rashford back, people will look at that and say that he has to start ahead of Lacey or come on off the bench ahead of Lacey. It's just a player in the way. Lacey, if you give him game time, is going to be effective for Manchester United. He's proving it now. And by the way, still no changes from Michael Carrick. So the players do look like they're getting a bit more on the pitch today. Little interchange there, just didn't come off. Smart thinking from Dorgu. Just let it run through his legs, but didn't quite work out. Nice play from Heaven. Maguire and Santos there to dig that out. And Mount with some brilliant movement there. Unlucky that ball didn't come off there from Mount, but that was excellent from him. Brilliant midfield play today from Mount. Mount is up there with one of the options for man of the match. Once again, United just in complete control of the ball. Mount conducting. Santos mopping up. Threat from Dorgu and Lacey out wide. Strength from Mbeumo in the middle. And just pure energy from United and recovering. Young Fletcher struggled to get into the game, unfortunately. This is when you start to know, and I said this before, it's good to see some of the academy players, not just play with all the academy substitutes when they come on later, but get some game time in the middle of the game with some of the senior players. See how they do in amongst the big boys, because that's how it's going to be in season. Can we really judge our academy players when they're playing with their mates and the other under 21, under 18s that they're used to playing with? They have to adapt to first team players. And that's when I think we can properly judge them. Here's a question for you all. Will United get the winner, or will this go to penalties? Madrid trying to pass it out from the back. United have got a comfortable, high position again, though, which is just stopping any sort of movement through United's lines at all. It's like a bank of four every time. Fletcher, Lacey, Dorgu and Mbeumo all there in front of the back three at the moment. And you've got Santos and Mount tucked in right behind him. It's like a five-man Atletico Madrid, half of the pitch press from Manchester United. They're always there to pounce for the second ball, Mason Mount and Santos. And then when they play long, you've got Shaw and you've got Yoro either side, just getting their physicality in there on this young team at the moment that's out on the pitch. And there's no way out for Atletico Madrid. United should take control of this here. And I think United go in front. I think that's the game. United will win it. But so far, the game plan from Michael Carrick, you can clearly see it. Barring some dodgy defending from set pieces like we said in the first half, Manchester United have had a very, very good performance here in this one. Nice work from Shaw. Good hold-up play from Dorgu. He's done well there. He's got another free kick. The amount of times that Dorgu has been fouled in this game, be interesting to see if we can count him on one hand anyway, because he's had a few. And someone said it in the chat before. I don't know if it was Tim. I can't remember. Dorgu's definitely been on the raw meat this pre-season. He's coming in strong. Hevered in with a strong tackle there. Boom. Yeah, that's the type of tackle I'd love to be making as a defender. Yep. Maybe you might be right, Graham, on that one there. 70 minutes might be the mark on Carrick substitutes. Just giving the regular first team a few more minutes each game. Tell you what, Heaton isn't for coming off his line at all. He should have been out for that one. United starting it off from the back. Heron in possession. I think everyone who's at the game would have been pleasantly surprised, or not surprised, but fully entertained anyway. It's been a good game of football to watch. Last two pre-season games for United have been decent. Ball given away there, poor from Maguire again, not quite there with his passing. Trying to pick out Mbeumo through the lines, but again, not quite on the money. That final ball from United, that decisiveness. That's what's needed. And it just isn't there yet, but plenty of time in pre-season to go yet. Looks like Bruno Guimaraes news is dropping soon. Looks like I'm going to be very busy after this show. Plenty of content for you to watch later on, everybody, by the sounds of it. So stay tuned for that. Maguire again. Come on, Harry. Passing has got to be better. Right. So everyone, just getting sorted for afterwards as well. 68 on the clock. Free kick. 30 yards out. Fancy an effort on goal here from Atletico. Why not? Why not? Wall in place, 30 yards out. Is he going to test Tom Heaton here? Hopefully not. United should be winning this game. Draft excluder is in place. Here we go. Steps up, shoots straight into Aidan Heaven's head. And someone has been flattened. Looked like Heaven's head, not Santos's. He's up, but we'll see in a minute on the replay. Looked like Aidan Heaven had taken one in the mush there. Let's watch it back. Could have been Santos. It was into the shoulder, yeah. Oh, he's just lost his legs there a little bit going down. But yeah. Strong wall, no problem. And we move on. Will Santos be on the pitch in the next 10 minutes? We're into the 70th minute now, and I'm not seeing images or pictures of players coming on from United's bench yet. Of course, just the one change, which was probably scheduled. Oh, saying that, here we go. Movements on the bench for Manchester United. I'm seeing Dan Armour. I'm seeing Joshua Zirkzee so far. I'll keep you all updated as to the other players which are moving. Looks like Ethan Williams is ready to come on as well. Not JJ Gabriel by the looks of it. He's just sat there on the bench, not moving at the moment. And again, if he doesn't come on now, then I don't think he will. But Carrick has a lot to pick from on that bench there. You can definitely see a few of the forward line coming off. There is a clear and obvious tiredness creeping in, I think, from Manchester United. In that front line in particular. It's gone a bit quiet up top in the last, let's just say 10 minutes since the goal. Long ball from Maguire. It's been a bit of that going on instead of United passing through recently. A bit more direct from Manchester United. It's slowed down a little bit. I think it is the right time for changes here. 71 minutes on the clock. I think next time this ball goes out, we're going to get wholesale changes just to freshen it up. Good shift from the boys, though. Up to the 70 minute mark now in terms of how long they can play match fitness-wise, which is good. Ball still hasn't gone out, though. It's one of them agonising defender or substitute weights. Bit lazy from Shaw there. I think Shaw's going to end up going off. Oh, reverse ball and Atletico are in. And it's a save from Heaton. Good save, Tom Heaton. Atletico are finding a bit more space. Fresher legs is definitely the win here, I think, in this game right now. Their changes seem to have impacted the game. United are looking a little bit leggy. Probably as expected. We are into 72 minutes now. So I think we're going to see these changes made now by Carrick. Just showing that replay there. Good effort. Good save from Tom. Here we go. So I'll name them as I see them. First up, Dan Armour, Ethan Williams, Harry Amass, Joshua Zirkzee. I can see them coming on, coming off. Dorgu, Shaw. I'm waiting to see who else. Lacey's off. 4 changes I make it so far. Williams, Amass, Zirkzee and Armour. Not wholesale. It's only 5 changes so far for United, and we're into the 73rd minute here. But fresh your legs up front, and Mbeumo stays on the pitch. Ethan Williams has replaced Lacey, and Zirkzee has replaced Dorgu. Whichever way you want to look at that move. Looks like Zirkzee's gone up front. Ethan Williams has gone out to the left-hand side. And Mbeumo back to the right. United win it high with Fletcher. He's taking his man out of his squares it. And Mbeumo's got to score and doors. It's 2 for Mbeumo. Jack Fletcher wins the ball back. Takes it in. And I think inadvertently in off Mbeumo is what I would say here. But Mbeumo at the double, 74 minutes. The substitutes straight away bring United a lease of life. We win the ball back very high. Sloppy at the back. Looks like Mendoza with a lazy pass. Is it Mbeumo's? Is it an own goal? It looks like he'd had one saved and it's ricocheted back. Poor that. Well played, Jack Fletcher. Read it well. Took his defender on. Squared it to Mbeumo. The keeper kicks it against Mbeumo, in fact. And it is 2 for Mbeumo. He is well and truly off the mark for pre-season now. Good work from Fletcher. The defender got a touch on the cross, which took it into the keeper's path. The keeper's tried to, with his trailing leg, kick it away. And he's kicked it right into the shin of Mbeumo. And it's flown into the back of the net. You've got to be in that position to get the goal. Doesn't matter how it goes in, it's in. And United are beating Atletico 2-1, coming from behind. 2 for Mbeumo. I'm loving this. Come on, Reds. Or Blues today. Inspired changes. Well, it had nothing to do with them changes that had just happened there. Just the earlier change in Jack Fletcher. But I tell you what, credit to him. Both of Manchester United's academy players there, Jack Fletcher and Shea Lacey, playing big parts in United's goals. In creating them as well. So credit to them. Bit more urgency about Atletico now, all of a sudden, as well. So, are they going to try and push on? Maybe a chance for United to catch them on the break. We will see. Bit of defending to do for Manchester United, but done well again. Happy with that, Reds? Performance definitely deserved it. More second half goals for United. We've been a second half team in this pre-season so far. That's our 6th second half goal of pre-season for United. And goals are flying in. Possession for Atletico on the edge of Man United's box at the moment. Seems to be, like I said, a lot more intent on them now. Not happy with how this has gone down. United could counter, and there is a chance of that here right now. Zirkzee showing plenty of strength there. Lovely layoff. Williams, they just overplayed it a bit, United there. And Mbeumo's run out of legs there. He can't run anymore. I can see Mbeumo probably coming off in the next 5 minutes and someone getting a chance up top. But Atletico did well there to get back. There was a chance, but United just didn't have enough energy and legs in that counter-attack there. But still, Good to see United battling back from going behind as well, which is good. Ball through, straight into Tom Heaton's hands. And United should be able to control this game out now. And we don't need penalties, which would be nice. We've got around about 13 minutes left. They don't usually play much injury time in these friendlies. Oh, that's lovely from Mason Mount. He is definitely going up to player of the match for me. He's been absolutely outstanding. Composed. Him and Santos getting the... I don't know if they're going to get the full 90 here. There's no signs yet, although the cameras haven't panned to United's bench in the last few minutes, so I can't see if there's any movement going on. But third start in pre-season for Mount and Santos together. Good little combination, this. And you know what? Like, it's not Atletico's strongest team, but then again, it's not United's strongest 11 either. But to take the scalp off Atletico Madrid, that's going to give... It's going to give us confidence, not only the first team, but of course some of these academy lads as well. Doing what they do against good opposition. And Bumo looks a bit knackered at the moment. Santos just looks composed, looks in control of everything he's doing. Mason Mount the same. It's good that we've actually got real competition in there. And look, I'm not saying that Mount is going to be one of our midfielders, by the way. I'm saying this is the quality we've got as our fifth choice. Great ball from Mount into Arias over the top. Amas does very well there to hold on to that and protect it. Xerxes into the box. A bit of Xerxes skill maybe. He's still going. He's still going. It's on the cross and almost into Mbumo for the hat-trick. Brilliant from Xerxes again there. He's just too strong for the young defenders in Atletico's defence here. He should have had the ball taken off him about 3 times there, but he still kept hold of it. That is one thing you can guarantee with Xerxes, that close control in them sort of tight areas is always going to be a win for him. And almost created a goal again there for Mbumo. Just too strong. It was armour on for Maguire as well, by the way. We didn't mention that before. Looking very comfortable in possession again, armour. Very composed. Happy to take the ball in the 18-yard box, even with the pressure. And there's a swagger about United again now. In control of their game and managing the game, I think, more importantly. Santos, lovely ball in there too. Yoro just couldn't hold on to it. And Yoro with the foul. He's having a nibble all the way across the pitch there, Yoro. Probably deserved that. But like I said, it's a friendly, yeah. It's a friendly, so what? We're still beating Atletico Madrid. We're still getting minutes in legs. Oh, JJ Gabriel is coming on the pitch, people. 10 minutes to go. JJ is coming on for Mbumo. It looks like Jimmy Thwaites is also making an appearance for Manchester United. What we all wanted to see. Mbumo at the double. He's got his 2 goals for Manchester United today. His pre-season is up and running fully now as he goes off. Man United fans, time to get excited because JJ is about to make his senior team debut. 16-year-old JJ Gabriel is on. Imagine being subbed on for Brian Mbumo. At 16. Wow. And Jimmy's on as well. just what we wanted to see. I'm trying to see who's gone off for Jimmy Thwaites. Is it Santos? Is it Mount? It looks like it's Santos who's come off. Yes, Mbeumo and Santos off on the 80th minute. Good run out for them two. They could now say are fully match fit after this today. Seven minutes to go. Man of the match, Mason Mount, taken out there. Ref again, giving nothing for Manchester United. So, we've got JJ just to the left of Xerxes. Jack Fletcher to the right of Xerxes. With, I can only guess, Ethan Williams. Well, Ethan Williams, actually, no. It looks like JJ's playing the sort of 10 role for United with Ethan Williams out on the left-hand side. Oh, Ethan Williams done well there. That's a foul. Oh, and he's given the free kick the other way. Oh, this referee, I swear to God, he's missing a few of these decisions today. Hopefully United can see this out here. We don't want penalties. Good. It'd be a good victory to get. Oh, Jimmy Thwaites inadvertently there. Plays it in. It's off the post. Oh, God. In trying to clear the ball, it's gone into a dangerous area. It's not over yet. It's just wide as well. Bit of chaos in the Manchester United area there in the last few minutes. Struggling to get rid of the ball there. Dare I say it, a lack of leadership. Thwaites makes the tackle, but in doing so, puts it on a plate for the Madrid forwards. Hulman hits it off the post. And then a header off the post as well, but wide. United get away with it there. And then a good header at the back stick. Off the post again. Heaton stranded on both of them occasions. That would have been in the back of the net if on target. JJ taken out there. Welcome to the big league, son. I think that was that one. United struggling to get hold of the ball now. There seems to be a bit of, like, struggling to compose themselves at the moment, United, in terms of the positions where players are supposed to be playing. It's a bit all over the place because of simply the amount of changes that we've made, I would say. United just holding on to the ball. There is a real intensity about Atletico's play at the moment, so it is putting a lot of pressure on Man United's players and a lot of the young players as well. Jimmy Thwaites just got hold of the ball a couple of times there. Well, nice from Jack Fletcher there. And a great ball out. Xerxes into Thwaites, who just pings it out to Amas, who's now galloping down the left-hand side into Williams. This deserves to be a goal. What a great move this has been. Still moving the ball around well, United here. It's one of them count the passes types of moves, this one. If this is a goal anyway. Still probing United. JJ's getting plenty of the ball at least. A few touches. Thwaites as well now. And like I said before, with these players coming in, playing alongside a few senior players as well, this is good for them. This is good for these young lads. Great experience for him as well. Come on, United. See the game through. Oh, almost there. Ball running through. Williams almost latching onto it. And Thwaites has gone for an halfway line hit. There's confidence for you. Keeper off his line. He's gone for it. He's some 10, maybe 15 yards wide, but had the distance on it. Interesting. Confidence. Madrid go long. Amas has got the speed to cover. Takes the foul. Pressure off for Manchester United now. They've composed themselves. compose themselves really well. It's like Atletico's academy versus Man United's academy on the pitch right now. That's where it's at, with a few sprinklings of first-team players as well in there. Xerxes on here if he can get to it first. Oh, good defending. Big performances from academy players from United today. Good involvements in the goals for Jack Fletcher and Shea Lacey, of course. And let's not forget, you've got two young defenders here as well, already still on the pitch also, in Aidan Heaven and Lani Yoro, who have played the full 90 minutes here. I tell you what, Mason Mount getting 90 minutes in pre-season. I'm not saying that we can rely on little signs and we can't hope for everything, but that is something to really look at and go, oh yes, please. We can keep Mason Mount fit. Whether you like him or not, he is an asset for Manchester United. Oh, Mas there just couldn't work out what he wanted to do with that. It's a good counter-attacking chance for United there. 4-on-4. Oh, Mason Mount again. Just covering, just with ease. He just knows where to be. Very comfortable performance from him today. By far the best player on the pitch for me, I think, Mason Mount. Definite. I'll be updating you on all the news and everything going on in a separate video just after this stream finishes. United breaking from Mount's turn on the edge. JJ Gabriel's into the box. Is there a moment here? He's overdone it a little bit. Takes his shot eventually. Tripped himself up a couple of times there. Couldn't get the ball out of his feet, but there was that moment there. Stars in his eyes moment there came in for JJ Gabriel running through on that side. Oh, Mason Mount, stop it now. This is ridiculous. JJ out wide again. He's got a chance to run at his defender. Sprays it. Inside gets the 1-2 with Heaven. He's fouled in the box there, but he's never going to get that type of decision. Atletico will clear. He's had a couple of little moments, JJ Gabriel. I think he'll be happy. Nice little cameo for him and Jimmy Thwaites. So really happy with how this game has gone, who we've managed to get on the pitch and who stayed on the pitch. 3 minutes of added time, actually, which is a bit of a surprise. Yeah, agreeing with like what the guys are saying on the commentary there for the game. The win's a bonus, but the performance has been excellent. Oh, it might not be a win yet. Oh, well defended by United there. That was crucial. Good chance for Atletico there. United stretched at the back. Good shift for all the players today who've come on, even the substitutes. Important for where they're at as well. And the World Cup has given us a chance to see plenty of United's academy players. Jimmy Thwaites doing his defensive work there. Oh, turns out of trouble. Well, that's well played. Almost manages to ping it out to Xerxes as well there. Rounding the game up, overall, second half comeback and deserved comeback from Manchester United. 2 goals from Bryan Mbeumo. 1, a penalty set up by the skill of Shea Lacey on the edge of the box, tucked away comfortably by Mbeumo. Second one, a little bit fortunate, but good work and anticipation from Jack Fletcher on the right wing from a poor pass out at the back from Cardozo and laid it across. Keeper kicks it into Brian Mbeumo's shin, and it does go in from there. A little bit lucky, but you've got to be in them positions. That's what it's all about in being a striker, and Mbeumo was there. United should be getting the win, although they are still putting pressure on. Another effort, and just over the top. Heaton flying through the air for that to cover it. Doesn't look like he's got a touch on it. Great effort, and that would have taken us into penalties. United have got a little bit more disorganised as the game's gone on, with the substitutes coming on, as you'd expect. Bit of a mix of players that have never played together before. JJ's on the pitch. Jimmy Thwaites, first game for United as well. But this has been a very, very good outing for Manchester United. And lots of encouraging signs. So many. Santos and Mount. Fitness. Heaven and Yoro, 90 minutes alongside Mount as well. Very good. Players coming on off the bench. Ahmad's first outing in pre-season. Excellent first half for him also. And we're about to get the final whistle. We are down to the last few seconds. In fact, he's jumped the gun a little bit, the old referee there. But it is game over. 93 minutes on the clock. United, with the double from Mbeumo, beat Atletico Madrid 2-1, having come from behind. Absolutely excellent performance from the Reds, although it was the Blues today. But the blue kit seems to be winning for Man United. That's our second win of pre-season. Very, very happy. Standout performance today for me has to be Mason Mount. Clear above everybody else. 90 minutes for Mount is something else, but his performance today definitely worthy of a mention, because he is going to be an asset for Man United this season. If he can stay fit, he is definitely going to be a weapon. Good for Dorgu, good for Lacey. More minutes for sure. Harry Maguire as well. Absolutely fantastic day's work for Manchester United. And the Swedish part of this summer's pre-season is underway with a win in Stockholm. Over to Gothenburg next week against PSG. The games get harder as they go forward for United, but toughest outing so far is a 2-1 win. Thank you very much, everybody. Please do pop a like on the video if you have enjoyed the content. Make sure you hit that subscribe button again, everyone, to stay up to date. I will be back very soon with an update video on the latest, very interesting news as well on what's happening in the transfer market. More on that to come. I will catch you all later. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everyone who's with us. Over 400 likes. Love that. I'll see you all in the update video.